Ah, my favorite time of year, that's right. As we enter fall, the end of summer up here in Northeast Florida, the weather couldn't be more perfect as we get into the change of seasons. Unlike the rest of Florida, here in Northeast Florida, we have that change of seasons, and this is certainly my favorite time of year. But I digress, that's not what this video is about. As we come into end of development in the master plan community of Nocatee, one of the most popular master plan coastal living areas in America that is sought upon a lot of folks, we're coming to the end. And in the end, there is a lack of larger lots available where you can still build to your heart's desire. And those lot sizes include 50-foot lots. And today I'm going to show you a model that's not very well known, but a fantastic builder, one of my favorites, the Aiden floor plan, which is a 4-3 with a tandem 3-car garage with the flex office space. My favorite extended lanai areas. A ton of things I love about this Aiden. Great value that doesn't break the bank. Come join me today inside this full tour of the Aiden floor plan. Now, looks can be deceiving because from the outside, this doesn't look like a huge home. And it's not. It's 2,400 square feet or just under. But like I said before, it has everything you could potentially want in a home. All right, as soon as we enter the home, you'll notice right off the bat, tall ceilings. That's right, folks, 12-foot ceilings with the tray, you're talking 13 feet. Now, of course, my favorite thing to do, as always, is get down and check out the flooring here. This is a luxury vinyl plank, which a lot of builders are resorting to these days because it fares so well on high traffic, waterproof, long-term livability where you don't have to worry about damaging wood floors. Okay, so as you come into the home here, to the right is bedroom number 1. And again, the rooms are pretty standard sizes, but of course with the tall ceilings and the larger windows, you see a lot of natural light coming into the home. You have a double door closet, and then of course you have your 8-foot doorways as well. All right, coming out of bedroom number 1 is a bathroom that is shared by 1 and 2 up here in the front corner of the home. This bath has the quartz countertops, upgraded cabinets, and then a shower. Notice the herringbone tile all the way to the ceiling. Pretty popular to today's options in the design center. This is a model floor plan, so of course you're going to see a lot of upgrades in this home. Here we are in bedroom number 2. And again, the double door closet. Coming back near the front entrance here, you also have the entrance to your 3-car tandem garage. Now really, it's really more of a 2-car garage with that additional storage space for all my Northeast folks that are coming from basements and whatnot. This is a great area to store the bicycles, potentially a good spot to park your golf cart, and give you that additional storage space as well, and your AC in the closet. All right, coming out of the garage, here to your left is your laundry room. Has a utility sink, washer, dryer, and cabinets. Of course, those cabinets are upgrades, but very well thought out. Also included in the laundry room is a storage closet. You can never have enough closet space, but I love that option. It just keeps it really nice and clean in the laundry area for that additional storage space. All right, like I said, just under 2,400 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, but also included is an office space. Of course, this is pretty decked out with the bantam boarding, crown molding, built-in speakers, a lot of upgrades on this option. The farm doors on the exterior to give you a little bit of privacy, another option as well. Across from your office flex room space is your guest bedroom. What I love about these guest bedrooms is that it has its own bathroom. This one is very nicely done. And of course, you know, the standard track builders do the steel wire shelving in the closets. And again, this guest bedroom has its own private bath. You've got single vanity with a shower tub combo. Love those tiles. Definitely would enjoy taking that all the way up to the ceiling. But of course, that's additional upgrades that will cost you in the design center. Now, if you work with me and my team, we do have somebody to accompany you to design center at no cost to you to guide you through that 2-day process, which can be a little overwhelming. Of course, picking out countertops, cabinets, grout colors. And again, as you see here in this kitchen, beautiful kitchen with a nice size island, double stacked cabinets, lots of additional lighting, so many choices to be made in the design center. But listen, kitchens are what sell homes. This one here, we even have a water pot filler, upgraded cafe series appliances, beautiful beveled quartz countertops. And of course, if you're the chef of the home, you're still part of all the action with this open floor plan. Really quick, gotta share also your double door closet pantry here. 12-foot ceilings, add the tray, makes it 13, but that's not all that makes this house feel so much bigger than 2,400 square feet. Notice the transom windows throughout the living room above the sliders, adding more of that natural light, making you feel like a little bit of the outdoors inside. But again, my favorite feature that ICI has done with this home, as well as some of their other floor plans that go on the 50-foot, is that massive outdoor living space, which is an extension of your living area here in Northeast Florida, especially in September, the time of year of shooting this video here in 2025. Absolutely gorgeous from here on out through the winter and spring. All right, going to the primary bedroom in the back here. Massive big windows. This has got lake views, little retention pond. Very nice size, spacious primary bedroom. Again, 12-foot ceilings with the tray, making it 13. That's a good structural upgrade, as well as extending those lanais. If you watch my videos, you know it's really important to get certain structural upgrades in that build if you're gonna build. All right, coming into the primary bath area, you've got your WC to the right, a massive walk-in rain shower here, tiles all the way to the top. Very well done. And then of course, the double vanity with drawers. Super important to have those drawers, especially in a primary bath. It is an upgrade. And then a linen closet. Now, some of these primary bedroom closets don't seem so big. This one's pretty good, but when you start adding a closet system, which of course is an upgrade, something you can do afterwards, it really makes good use of space, as you see in this model. Done a very good job with this upgrade. And again, this is something you're gonna wanna do at the end of, or after your build, not the end of the build, but after the build. There's certain things that, again, having a good real estate professional guide you with the right vendors afterwards to do a lot of the work afterwards. Another big favorite, if I gotta go back here to show, is folks that wanna do continuity with their flooring in the bedrooms. It's pretty standard for builders to go ahead and put carpeting in the bedrooms. That is, again, something you can do a lot cheaper afterwards, but those are the guides that we give you as your advocate, as your real estate professional, walking you through the build process. All right, you have to have sliders living here in Florida, and that is no exception for Northeast Florida, but get a look at this outdoor living space, folks. Again, massive lanai area, extended roof line, giving you a full extension of your home, which means even though it's a 2,400 square foot home, it sure feels like 3,000 with this whole additional living area. And they did a good job by screening it in. Another option could be to put retractable screen right here so that if you do have a pool, you can press your remote control, it will retract, and then around 7, 8 o'clock when the bugs get bad, you can go ahead and press the button and the screen will retract down. So I always recommend that down as one panel. Another big pro tip I would recommend also, if you're doing an outdoor kitchen and area like this, it's really proper to make sure that your grill is positioned closer to the outside and has a proper ventilation hood for making sure that when you have your ceiling fans on like this, that you're not just sucking smoke back into the lanai area. It should really go in the outdoor area, and again, it should have some kind of ventilation hood as well. So those are just some pro tips that you get when you're being guided by a real estate professional like myself that has at least a dozen builds going on at one time. We check in on it, we guide you through the process. Like I said, we have we guide you through the structural options that we think would be important for your needs and your budget. And then of course we have somebody that goes ahead and takes you through the design center process, as well as the builder's design team, to make sure again you're staying within budget, and also answer any questions about potential items that you can do afterwards for less money, because that's where the builders make their money, in the design center, and those visits can be very, very, very stressful. So this is just some of the things that we offer as your advocate, real estate professional. I'm Greg DeTullio, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. I have other videos and tours of all the communities here in St. Johns County, as well as multiple different build options. I'd love to be your resource of choice. It costs you nothing to have an advocate on your behalf. Realtors' commissions are built into the price of the home, so without an advocate, you're not saving yourself any money, you're just causing yourself headaches in the end. If you ever read bad reviews about a particular builder, it's usually reviews by someone who unfortunately didn't have guidance through the process, didn't have a good team with them to help them guide them through the design process, the structural options, and also something that's even more important than ever. We think it's so important we don't even make it an option. We go ahead and cover your pre-drywall inspection, your final inspection, which is imperative that you do. It's not just to make sure that your build is done properly in its quality, but it's also for you to have that historical data on the home should you have any issues with it down the line during your warranty period or after. So these are just some of the things that we guide you, teach you about through the new build process. There are a lot of options to build this Aiden in multiple communities. Only a few options left in Nocatee, as we're winding down to the last few of the 50-foot lots available in the master plan community in Nocatee. So again, don't wait. You can text me, call me, email me. My information will be pinned to the comments and in the description. And again, if you're going to check out some more videos about the area, I'll see you on that next video.